We stay with education though, and the National Literacy Acceleration Program has generated a lot of public debate. Now, the Ghana Education Service insists it will enhance a smooth transition to English and any other language. But some educationists argue the system lacks the requisite human capacity to be implemented fully.
Clap for him.
Agnes is a Dagomba trained in the northern region. She was posted to Dambai in the Karachi East district of the Volta region. Akan, Ewe, and Kokumba are some of the main languages spoken in the area, but she can only speak one of the three, Twi. Speaking to us off camera, she says this has been a challenge to effective teaching and learning.
Oh. Yes.
This has been one of the concerns raised by some people as far as implementing the National Literacy Acceleration Program is concerned.
The first thing that we need to be concerned about as educators is what's in the child's best interest. And from the experience that I have teaching outside and also teaching in Ghana, is that when you've gone to places like Shamar district, the children there don't speak any language except Fanti. So it really makes sense for us to develop their confidence by meeting them halfway, speaking the language that they know. So L1 is very, very important. The mother tongue is very, very important. Now this is the idea. I can imagine where we can do the first year and second year and third year, but there's something else that has to happen at the same time. In other words, we need to also begin to teach them English, but we can teach them English as a separate subject. You know, the same way as we teach French. That's what we have to do. Now, as to whether it has to go beyond 3 years, that one I think is a bit far-fetched.
The National Literacy Acceleration Program was implemented in 2010 to make pupils in the basic schools literate in their mother tongue. It is also to prepare them for a smooth transition to English and any other language. An educationist, Anis Hafar, thinks developing human capacity to implement this policy is necessary.
The most important thing now is that we have to begin to develop every subject matter with the teachers properly, so that if a teacher finds it difficult to speak English, then part of the training in that district has to help in that situation, what we call formative assessment. We begin to realize that we have difficulty with particular teachers in speaking language and teaching in English. So my recommendation all the time is that every district has to be autonomous body, and within that district they need to have their own teacher training centers there. We already have teacher training centers, but it's not enough.
He prescribed monitoring and supervision to check the possible abuse of the policy.
Since '96, since I started teaching here, I haven't seen one supervisor anywhere else. So it's like on paper it's there, but in reality it doesn't happen. Supervision is very important, not only in terms of whether people are teaching language skills beyond P3, but then math is being taught properly, English is being taught properly, that vernacular itself is being taught properly, science is being taught properly. So these are the things that we need to bring into the system so that we develop our young people